Om Tat Sat. My humble prostrations to the all-pervading energy known as Brahman or God, to my worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayananda Maharaj, to all the sages and saints of this world, and to each of you divine soul watching today's satsang. Today we will be studying Sutra number 36 from the Sadhana Pad of the Raja Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. So Sutra number 36 is Satya Pratisthayam Kriya Phala Ashrayatvam. Let's repeat. Satya Pratisthayam Kriya Phala Ashrayatvam. So Satya means truthfulness, Pratisthayam being established in, Kriya is action, Phala fruit, Ashrayatvam is rests. So the meaning of this sutra is, by being established in truthfulness, a yogi acquires the power of achieving the fruits of whatever action he performs. So in each of these sutras, sage Patanjali first told us to do the yamas and the niyamas, which we have covered, and now he's telling you why should you do them, why does each niyama and what does each yama do for you, and therefore he is expanding on each of those yamas and niyamas that we have covered in the previous sutras, because everything that should be done should have a logical reason of why we are doing it, and sage Patanjali is guiding us through that maze with a lot of love and compassion, and then these scriptures become universal, they are for everybody to use. These are like laws. So in this sutra he's saying, by being established in truthfulness or satya, a yogi acquires the power of achieving the fruit of whatever action he performs. Think about that. If you are established in truth, you live in truth, and therefore whatever you say becomes truth. That is the power of practicing instead of just preaching. So therefore our actions have to match our words. Otherwise these scriptures can't be of much help unless we are willing to do the practice also. Therefore the truth, satya, is considered a very, very important ethical requirement on this path. So the explanation again of the sutra is that action of those people who are not devoted to truth do not give expected results. And this is why we see so much stress in this world today. People say something, they mean something, and then they end up doing something else. So therefore the moral compass is always swayed, and that is not a good life to live. When you can't live with your own conscience, when you don't fall asleep at night because we have done unethical things, what good is that money then in that case? So that, because it takes away our sleep and gives us stress instead, but we are as if being controlled by all these negative forces of lust, greed, etc., as we know. But in this case, sage Patanjali says, stay away from all those illusory powers and follow the truth. And when you do that, your actions will always prove fruitful, and that is what sages and saints do for the most part. When they bless somebody, it comes through, it happens. So through the practice of truth, the personality of a yogi becomes so integrated that he is in complete harmony with the cosmic will. So this is what we mean when we say, by following an ethical, truthful life, these sages and saints become channels of God, because they are part of that cosmic will. Therefore his will also becomes invincible. Whatever he wills comes to pass. Whatever actions he performs, he attains success. Whatever he says comes to be true. His blessings become infallible. See, so even in this world, a yogi can be very successful, but they are not running after these material things. And second of all, their reason is to attain liberation and to purify their soul. Although all these other things come as a byproduct. But if worldly people want to do this but they don't have the time and the patience and they want quick results, then this is not the path. The path of yoga is full of love and compassion and improving our journey for the rest of our lives. That's what it's about. So this was the essence of the sutra on Satya. Om Tat Sat.